Hi, everyone. I'm Bob Chapman with AkzoNobel, and welcome to another episode of Talking Tech with Tracy and Bob. And today we're talking tech with Tracy Frye. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you, Bob? It's
I'm doing.
Friday.
Yes, it is. I'm doing good. So, you want to talk about the prep process for the AMV?
Yeah.
Go
So,
ahead.
I think it's extremely important. And, I feel like sometimes when we're out in the field, I think guys kind of think it takes a little bit longer than they would like it to or whatever. And I think it's perception. I mean, I'm sure you did it in class and probably timed it even.
Yep.
And, what'd you come up with? 2 or 3 minutes, maybe?
3 minutes on the button.
Okay, so my point exactly. So I see them go out and maybe just take a little glass cleaner or a little even on a rag and just kind of wipe it off and they're good. So I and then they want to talk about not getting a good reading.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I do, like I said, when I do a digital class, I've got a little prop here I'm going to show. And like I said, hopefully, I know it's video, you probably can't see it really well, but if I kind of move them around, I think you can see a little bit. But these are a pair of safety glasses, and on this lens right here, I've sanded this with 600 grit. If
Hold
I
it up.
move around, you might be able to see it a little.
There you go. Right there.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
can
you
see
might be
that.
able to see a little bit. Well, this one's obviously clear, and this one's been sanded with 600. So I ask them, if you put these glasses on, which one would you like to look through? Well, I mean, it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it's the same thing when we're using the AMV. We
Mhm.
want to look through that clearest lens possible. So, what we want to do is take that panel we're reading, and I like to read the panel that's adjacent to the repair,
Yep.
kind of stay close. Me personally, and I think everybody would pretty much agree, if we cannot read a hood, I would probably stay off the hood. I mean, hoods get a lot of sun, they get car wash marks, they're typically going to have more swirl mark or whatever in them.
Yep.
So you have to work a little harder, but a side panel, I think, adjacent to where you're doing it. And we're going to clean that with glass cleaner or a waterborne cleaner and a microfiber cloth. Once we clean that, we're going to take the 3M Trizac 3000,
Mhm.
sand it with that. Then we're going to step it to 5,000, sand it with that. Then we're going to clean it again with the microfiber towel and the glass cleaner. And then we're going to take 3M step 1 compound and we're going to buff that. We're going to take step 2, the polish, and we're going to polish it. And then we're going to take step 3, the glaze, and run it over it.
Uh-huh.
Then we're going to clean again. So microfiber towel, glass cleaner, clean it again. And you can use your phone, the light on your phone, a little mag light. A lot of times the kits has a light included in it. Take that flashlight, or I guess you could use your sunlight too. Whatever brand sunlight you have, and or color lamp, and kind of look at it with your light and see if there's any swirl marks or any kind of imperfections. Because we want that spot that we're going to read to be as clean and defect free, if you will. And then it's going to be like looking through this good lens of these glasses, and it's going to give you the best result. We'll do the camera reading and go from there, and you should have a great result.
So, absolutely. And just to remind people, we're only talking about a spot about that big, if you can see my
Yeah,
hand there. So that's why it really doesn't take that long to do. You don't need to sand half of the panel.
no.
What about, Tracy, when we're doing a correction step and somebody says, "Hey, I did my spray out card and I wanted a little closer, so I want to do a correction step." Do they have to do all the polishing process to the spray out card that they just did?
So no. So again, we're talking about videos. I think you've done a video
I have.
that tells you how to do a proper spray out, right?
Yep.
So you can watch that video, understand how to do a proper spray out. And if we do a proper spray out, it's clean and everything's right. Well, no, there's no reason to do it. That's a brand new, fresh clear coat at that time. It's never seen weather, never seen anything. Now, if you've got one that's full of a bunch of dirt and a bunch of trash in it, yeah, you might need to do those steps because that's gonna throw you off. It's gonna read that. It's gonna reflect off of that trash in it or scratch or whatever. So
Yep.
no, it's a good finish. Good finish. You did a proper spray out. No need to do the steps on that card.
And I know we as instructors and TCs and salesmen, distributors, we all hammer on this process. It is very, very, very important to get the best results out of the AMV. If they don't follow these processes, they're probably not going to have good luck, and it's really not the fault of the AMV.
Right, and they're going to have more problems with the darker colors, the black metallics and that. They'll have a little bit more trouble with them if they're not doing the steps.
Yeah.
And they might get away with it with some of the lighter colors, but again, if you want best performance, this is what we're telling you makes this process work the best.
Yeah. All right, Tracy, thanks for coming on. And as always, I would like to thank everybody watching. Be sure to follow us on social media, and thanks for choosing AkzoNobel.